On this episode of Delivering Marketing Joy, we talk with Geoff Seiter of Imagine Brands, and he tells us how to take social media to the next level. And welcome to another edition of Delivering Marketing Joy. I am your host, Kirby Hasseman, and joining me today is a new rock star I just met recently, Geoff Seiter, who is the Client Engagement Sales Coordinator for Imagine Brands. Geoff, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Kirby.
All right,
Glad
buddy.
to be here.
Oh, yeah, awesome. And Geoff and I recently met out at the PPAI show in Vegas, and we were at SKUCon together and had a good time.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I know is you're taking over some of the social media. You're not taking it over, but you're being one of the leaders at Imagine Brands. And I noticed you guys had a sales meeting recently, and it seemed like you guys were all over social. So was that a strategy to get out there in that way? And if so, why?
Yeah, there's actually quite a few strategies involved with the sales meeting as far as social goes. At the time, Facebook Live was brand new, so we wanted to experiment with that. So the first strategy, as you know, and not many people outside, in the industry know, that Imagine Brands is relatively new. We're just over a year old. So our Facebook page is in its infancy. So we wanted to make sure we were getting Imagine Brands out there a little bit. So I posted all our live feed from the Imagine homepage, and then did some strategic sharing to kind of boost our likes and follows. So it was definitely, that was strategy one. Strategy two, I wanted to show a little bit more of the human side of our sales team, them having fun and cutting loose and working together as a team, doing some fun activities. We did do the normal, sessions and the business stuff, but I wanted to show the fun and bring some fun to the realm of business. So that was strategy two. Strategy three, I think I have a pretty unique role with the company. So I wanted to get my face out there, my personality out there, and let people know what I'm here to do, and that I'm a good resource for Vitronic and Crown instances, or questions, answers, things like that, through social media. So that was strategy three. So that was the big strategies involved with the social attack during the sales meeting.
I love it. The attack. I like that. So overall philosophies. I know, again, you're helping to lead the social media stuff. What are some of your overall philosophies about social?
My main philosophy is just being genuine and being real, keeping it raw, not really having the formulated answers when there's a product question or a pricing question that comes my way via social. It's there's so many different ways to approach it, and there's so many people that are out there that are just given the flyer that says, "Hey, this is what we have going on at so and so." I want to be a little more, "Hey, this is what I can do for you here at Vitronic and Crown, aka Imagine Brands." So that's my overall philosophy. I could dig a little deeper and go into and probably get flack for it, but go into the whole Gen X millennial argument that's out there, but that might be for another day.
No, you and I talked, and I love the idea of the engagement and just the authenticity. I think that's really, really important. So I like what you have to say there for sure. So I guess here's my question. I've heard some people question, and I hear it less and less, but I still hear people question the viability of selling over social media. What do you think? Do you think you can sell product over social media?
Yeah, I definitely think so. If done in a creative manner, if attacked, there's that word again.
Yeah.
If attacked the right way, it's definitely possible. I've seen great success through the Promotional Products Professionals industry page on Facebook and through Common SKU. So yeah, I mean it's definitely possible. I mean I've had so many orders come through or products suggested just through chiming in on what somebody's looking for. Or if they're at a complete blank, I throw some outside of the box ideas to them and they end up loving it and it works out. So yeah, I think it's definitely possible. I know there's naysayers, but if attacked the right way and with a positive attitude and a good idea to back up the product, why not?
Yeah. Well, and I think kind of to your point, when you're real and people you let people in and they get to know you, I think they're more likely to trust your suggestions. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, cool. All right, man. Well, you've burned through my 3 questions. I appreciate that. I give everybody the chance to ask me one question. Do you have a question for me?
I do. Kirby, we met in Vegas, as you mentioned earlier, and we met at SKUCon, the big Common SKU convention. And my question's pretty simple. What was your number one takeaway from SKUCon? Was it someone you met, a keynote speaker that just got to the core of you, or something that just stood out, and why?
Those are good. Good question. So my favorite keynote probably was the first one. Saul Colt did a really good job, and he made me think about how I'm approaching projects with my own clients. Now, of course, I want to deliver, on the things they've asked me to do, but I love, love, love the concept of making people laugh, think, or cry. And it's made me rethink when I'm meeting with clients, some of the questions to ask them to see if I can guide them down that road. So that stuck with me. And then, I know I'll give you a bonus one, but I just love the opportunities to get in a room with like-minded, progressive thinking people. I think SKUCon is an event like that. So I guess I'm like, hey, anytime I get to do that, I want to do it. And so those were sort of my big takeaways from SKUCon.
Yeah, definitely. I right there kind of with you. That was a lot of fun and definitely enjoyed the time we got to spend together and talk. And you and Bill's live podcast was pretty awesome to watch too. So that was great, man.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you taking the time. And we'll have to do it again, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of Delivering Marketing Joy. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, but wait! Can you do me a favor? Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. The way to do it's right over here. And hey, if you want to watch the last episode, check that out over here. Again, before you leave, subscribe!